Okay. Let's homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, Worthy One, and fully enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, tomorrow are going to be Buddha's birthday, enlightenment and passing away celebration. It's a full moon day. So, it's good to learn the Buddha's message. Buddha's, the whole message. In the Parabhava Sutta, Buddha taught us Jati Taddho, Dhana Taddho, Gotta Taddho Chayo Naro, Sanyating Atimanyeti Tam Parabhavato Mukham. If someone being pride or being attached to his race, his nationality, right? Nationality, race, race. Being attached to it, being so pride about it, then ignore others, not treat well, and act against to others not belong to his race.
Also like racism?
Yeah. Yes. So that's the fact of downfalling. His own downfalling. To be racist is a fact of downfall. And then dhana taddhu, being attached to money, wealth, being attached to wealth, being loved to wealth. If someone loves so much about wealth, possessions, and act to achieve those all possessions, wealth, not letting others to have it, that's the fact of downfalling of a person. And then gotta taddhocha, being attached to clan, his own clan, in the one race, but have different clans, right? What type of clans? In America we have. America has many nations here. But family.
Political clans.
Yeah, that's another clan, yeah. And then the family, Gotta means family you are belong to. Some could be Pereiras, some could be Silvas. What kind of family names in America actually?
Like Kennedy.
Kennedy,
Rockefeller.
Kennedy, Rockefeller, and?
It's funny you said that because my dad lives on a reservation in Long Island, and there's like specific clans in the reservation.
Yeah, any kind of family. That means family you belong to.
Yeah.
Some people think my family is the highest family. Other families are low families. If someone think, well, my family is low, I belong to lower family, and I belong to high family and I'm a high clan, come from, that's the fact of downfalling of a person. Right? Don't you think it's not make his downfalling? Tadha means strongly attached to it, to race, to wealth, possessions, and to family, to clan. Your ancestors come from. So,
These are ways to feel superior to others. Right?
to be superior to others, yeah. So, this is a kind of, if a person have this kind of attachment and he fell down himself, there's a fact of drawback, right? What about a nation have that idea, that attachment, that strong into that? What about if a nation have it?
There's a word for that. It's called nationalism.
Nationalism? That's going to be a big trouble. And that's going to be falling down of whole nation. Right? Whole nation. So, in the Buddha's time, Buddha's all relatives been killed by another king. He's a prince Vidudaba. He killed his all Buddha's all relatives. Buddha stopped him twice. According to the commentary, it says Buddha stopped that massacre. It's a bloody massacre. That's why even today we not find Buddha's relatives so many. And he even while Buddha was living, and he killed them. According to the commentary says, because he was the Buddha belonged to Sakya clan, right? Sakya clan. One of Sakya king has a daughter with a relationship of a servant, lower family. When people want having that kind of desire, they don't care what kind of race they are belong to. That king had a sexual relationship with a lower clan woman and had a baby girl. Then the Vidudaba is his, I think, Kolya clans, the Kosala, the king, the clans, other clan, other race actually. He wanted to get married a royal princess from the Sakya clans, and he asked I would like to marry one of Sakya princes. What Sakya clan thought, oh, he is not a real prince. He is also kind of two families relationship, a son. One of high clan, one is lower clan. Sakyans are very pride too. And they cheated him and gave a prince, the daughter, but not a real princess, born from a servant family, lower clan. And he got married. Festively, the marriage happened. And then the story says the Vidudaba prince, who was sat on a chair after he's living with the princess, and they washed that chair because lower clan thing had a story, and he tried to kill them all, and Buddha stopped them twice, but the third time Buddha didn't, and he killed them all. Racist. The racism of Sakyans was the reason for get lost by themselves. Right? Once in the Buddha's time, the Sakyans of the Buddha's family, race, and the Kolyans is the Buddha's, Siddhartha's wife, Yasodhara's race. And they had a war for the water. In the dry season, they start to have, because the Sakyans want to, on the Rohini, there's a river, Rohini go through the Sakyans to the Kolyans. And the river, they share the river. In the dry season, no much river, no much water. The Sakyans want to hold the water. Kolyans want to hold the water. And they couldn't share water because less of water. And they start to fight as a war. And Buddha compassionately intervened. And Buddha intervention stopped the war, and Buddha asked them a question. What's the most valuable, water or human life? Most valuable thing is the water or the human lives? They replied, yes, human life is much valuable than water. Then why you kill for invaluable things? Why you lose him for valuable lives? And Buddha helped them with sharing the water, and Buddha taught them. That teaching comes from the Dhammapada. In the Dhammapada, Buddha says, Susukang vata jivama, verinesu averino, verinesu manussesu viharama averino. Among the hateful people, and Buddha asked them to live non-hateful person. Among the hateful people, and we have to live without hate. That's called Susukang Vata Jiva, I live happily. Among the hateful ones, as a non-hate one, live happily. Right? Because if you're going to hate each other, there's going to be a lot of pain and suffering, right? Nowadays, India and Pakistan have a big conflict. Both are using nuclear weapons. Those days they had they ceased, right?
Ceasefire.
Ceased fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're calling ceasefire a few days ago.
Yeah.
Ceasefire on each other.
Yeah, I heard that Donald Trump intervened.
Yeah.
So it wasn't intervention, he stopped that. That's a good thing.
We're gonna have a World War III
That happened because of the terrorist attack for the civilians, and then they start to sharing the water, and there's a big conflict. It reminded me in the Buddha's time, and then the war about to happen because of the word of the river. And Buddha engaged with that and stopped, helped them, and stopped, asked them to, taught them what is most valuable. Life is the valuable. Think about that. Terrorist attack, it's very conflict. Terrorist attack, how many people killed? I think 15 or 16 or 20 something.
26.
Huh?
26.
26 people. If what happened to that war, after that killing, how many people died because of that attack? How many houses lost? Properties. It's huge, right?
Yeah.
It's huge than that 26 people. But they can be silent. If they be silent, maybe they attack more and kill more, right? That's why people have problems. We have problems here. If there were, look at the Gaza, Ukraine, Ukraine, another one. The Israel and Gaza. They start 1,000 first, kill several hundred, 1,200. But for now, how many? 1,000 of them. How many houses? Properties. How many lives lost being homeless?
That's all wars.
Oh,
All wars.
all wars. All wars. That's very terrible. I can see some very young kids suffer a lot.
Like a lot of them, I noticed on the ads and stuff, a lot of them had like their skin burned off.
Yeah,
There
yes.
was like babies dying because they bombed the hospital, and a lot of stillborn, like babies became, not stillborn, but they died because there was no doctors to help them. There wasn't an incubator.
Yeah, yes. So, miserable situation in Israel and Gaza. And Ukraine and Russia.
And actually, the president.
More than years, right? More than years. They keep killing.
The president of Ukraine is actually, he's doing good. Like he's fighting with his people.
Yeah. That's right. So, what the reason for this wars?
Because.
Race?
Oh, sorry.
Right? The reason for this wars is race or wealth, or it could be security. Right? Security. Genghis Khan start a war. Right? Right?
We're going back a couple of years.
Huh?
We're going back a few years.
Yeah. So after that, the great Alexander. Just think. The great Alexander start a war and end up in India. Emperor Ashoka, in Indian emperor. And he also started to doing that emperor. Julius Caesar. Right?
Yeah.
What's the point you're making?
I'm still making it.
Let's get to the point. War is terrible. People die. It's unfortunate.
That's what I'm making a point. I've given you something to something to think about it. Those all gone actually. Those all gone. Right now, what we have in the Ukraine and Russia and in Israel and Gaza, now in India and Pakistan, and some other countries have some other country attacks. So my point is, we are living on the fire. Right, Michael? We are living on the fire.
We are living under fire.
Under fire. We're living under the fire.
or
my point is this reason of these all conflicts is racism or get all wealth. In England, those days start invasion and they came to America. They came to other countries for wealth, to collect wealth and find some places to live or whatever. And they also did the same thing. This entire world is butcher house. That's what is my point. We are the we are the victims. We are all victims. Then what Buddha said, Susukam vata jivam, if someone want to live happily. Now I'm come to my point. Susukam vata jivam, if someone want to live happily, and he have to give up hate. Because this world is filled with hate against someone else. We always try to act against to someone else. Look at this world. How many religions we have in this world? Buddhism. India was origin India, Sri Lanka, Burma, Thailand, Japan, Korea, we had this China. And then Christian, America, England, Australia, Canada, Spain, all Europe countries. Then Muslim. This whole religion is talking about peace. They are the leaders. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. Muhammad, Nabi, a Muslim prophet, is the Prince of Peace. Judaism talking about peace. Hinduism talking about peace. Buddhism talking about peace. All religions talking about peace. Even atheists talking about peace. Do we had it?
No.
Are we having it? We will.
However, most people would like peace. So how does war start?
Because we are racist and we attached to, what's how they call that? To greedy, and then
Nationalists.
to be well, to have wealth,
Power and money.
power.
Nationalism. Americans want for America. Chinese want for China. Russians want for Russia. I mean, we can go on, but this is a lot of it has to do with I want, and I want what you have.
Yeah. It's kind of like jealousy.
Well, that's greed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the wealth and race to attach to those kind of things is conflict. But yeah, that's why Buddhism stands for. That's what Buddhism stands for. Buddhism is non-violence. There's another thing, but Buddhism stands for.
Most religions are non-violent.
I don't think it's the most religious things is occur for some wars is the reason for the religious matters, because we even attach to religions.
Some of them,
Yeah, if we attach to Buddhism, then we start to kill each other
if they, for some
because we want to
I'm sorry.
we want to protect Buddha, we want to protect his teaching. Then we kill other people to protect Buddha, to protect Buddhism. What I'm thinking is, the Buddha taught these things, the downfalling reasons is the being attached to nationality and to wealth and to clans, to power, to be powerful one, to be powerful country or powerful person, and that kind of things called kind of greedy, and then hate. So this to all mass of conflicts is reason is this kind of things. Once Buddha keep teaching to the to Koreans and Sakyans who are about to have war, and Buddha said, "Susukang vata jivama aturesu anatura, aturesu manussesu viharama natura." I live without being sick among the sick people. I live without sick illness. Entire world is sick. Entire world is sick. Atura means sick. They need medicine. Entire world in sick. Isn't it? Yeah.
Isn't there a sutra about renouncing the world and its conflicts?
According to Buddhism, there are no renunciation from the conflicts for temporary. Whenever this started, this human community, the war started that time. We all know the God created Eve and the Adam, and their first two born sons is Cain and Abel, and the Abel killed Cain. This Cain killed Cain. Yeah. So
Abel killed Cain, right?
No, Cain killed Abel.
Oh, Cain killed Abel.
Adam raised on Cain.
Okay.
Cain killed Abel. That's the first sons of the Adam and Eve. So this conflict started that. What's the reason?
Something about lives.
Yeah, this is whatever human race started on this earth, they start to kill. According to the Sutta, Buddha taught the origin of the world, the Aganya Sutta. When they start to live on the earth and they start to share the food on the earth, and the conflict arise. Someone want to move over, someone start to steal.
It was
Jealousy, and then they start to fight each other. Yeah, the conflict start when we start to live. This entire world is sick. Just think we're not racist, but we want money or power. Then we fight for the money or for power. It's never going to be ended. Because until we have this, we are sick. The entire world is sick because they're greedy, hateful, and ignorant. Pride, jealous, fear. Fear is another thing. Fear. That fear leads to the great suffering.
Fear can be good, no?
Fear is not a good thing, right?
I think it can be good.
It could drive you to motivation to follow passion.
Like if you're afraid of hurting someone, or if you're afraid of going to hell.
Yeah. Moral fear. Yes, definitely. Moral fear and shy and fear. Yeah. If we get fear about this situation right now, what we experience, what's going to happen, what is going to happen, what will happen, then we have a fear about this life. So then Then if someone think, okay, I want to get free from it, get free from this. We cannot fix this world. We cannot fix this world. Even God couldn't do that. Any God couldn't do that. Buddha couldn't do that, and he didn't go do that. He didn't go to do it. He wanted to make you free, not the world.
But he did make the world a little better, right? Didn't he make the world a better place?
I think so. Yeah, but his teaching, when someone be the following the non-violence, and they can be the better place.
Temporary.
Temporary. Because in Buddhism, it's not exist forever. Maybe this Buddhist traditions believe 5,000 years. It's already 2,500 years gone. Still have a little more. Then it will be disappear. Then the world, it could be something, any other religions, kind of Scientology.
Scientology?
Whatever it could be. But whatever it is, could be, if can help to release the illness. Now we are still trying to find, we are still producing the medicine for health, the physical illness. Now you can make a surgery on your brain, in your heart, in your brain, in your heart. Right? It's developed. Now you can have a much healthy life by eating medicine. Right? Or maybe having a surgery or something, take out some things and put something and then be healthier. That's good. That's the health, but it still have the troubles. Health problem is still we have, no matter how health condition develop. I don't think the illness not going to disappear. Illness, maybe new illness will come, like we had a corona. Which was struggling for years to find the medicine. Finally, we found it. Now corona come new ways, new variation of it. I have to find another new medicine. Illness is not going to be disappeared. Right? Then medicine we have to produce. The Buddha didn't try to give aid for the physical illness. Buddha tried to give a medicine for the mental illness. That's why Buddha said, Dhammo sada samang nati etam pibada bhikkhu. There are no comparable one to the Dhamma. Dhamma is the ultimate medicine to heal all your pain. If mental pain, then we actually supposed to think about our own individual peace, individual happiness, individual security. We cannot fix this world. Buddha couldn't. Jesus couldn't. Muhammad couldn't. Any prophet couldn't. Any deities couldn't. Anyone couldn't. Who was on this earth so far? Nobody. Even in Donald Trump or Putin or Xi Jinping or whoever on this world, nobody can fix it. Nobody can. Maybe they can bring something more conflicts to the world.
But it can make a difference, right? I mean, there's some temporary way of improving things.
They can temporary, yes, they can do something temporary. Yeah, temporary. Everything is temporary. Yeah, temporary solution. Peace, temporary peace, yes. But we cannot certify permanent peace. Because human mind is kind of, right? Human mind is the problem. So all conflicts in here. Yeah. Satisfaction, no satisfied, insecure. We feel insecure, unsatisfied. So then we keep against to others. We don't hesitate to kill and destroy anything else. So this is the world. Then that's why Buddha was born on the earth, to bring this message of peace or happiness or non-conflicts, non-violence, no killing, no harming, no fear, no insecurity. It's secure place, secure peace, secure happiness. Being ourselves, being enlightened ourselves, then we can live any kind of among the wars, being worried or sad, being angry. We can live among the wars. We can live without hate to anyone, still with the kindness and compassion towards them. Like we are watching some animals killing each other. We enjoy it, but this is not like that, but the people can enjoy the animals fight and killing themselves, right? If someone can be understood this nature of the world, reality, this is the reality. We imagine peace or something, but actual life, in reality, we experience these conflicts. No matter whoever on the earth, even Buddha, even God, whoever, but conflicts still happening. So we keep killing and hate each other. And then the most important thing, Buddha's message is, Buddha's birthday is tomorrow. Celebration of the Buddha's birthday is being non-violence by individually. There are no any country belong to me. I'm not belong to any country. You are not belong to any country, any nation, any race, or to any language. We are sentient beings. We got human life, and we can see different sentient beings. What we can see is animals, many variation of them. Human mostly look same. Different colors, and they speak different language. And different religions they follow. And Buddha said, Najajja vasalo hoti, najajja hoti brahmana. No one be superior because of race. And no one be inferior because of race. Kammana vasalo hoti, kammana hoti brahmana. Action make you superior. And action make you inferior. Then we have to focus our own action of kindness, compassion, forgiveness, living and not attached. I think that's the way of peace and happiness. What do you think?
The world is falling down around us. The world is falling down. But the world is always falling down.
Rising up too, right?
Yeah, history shows us that there's nothing unique about this period.
Yeah.
The world is always in turmoil. It's always changing. So, yes.
I have a question. You said we are good because of our actions, right? That's right?
Superior, yes.
Superior
Yeah.
because of actions are inferior. Does that include intention and behavior, or is it just intention, or is it just behavior? Like, what makes up our actions?
Intentions and behaviors.
Both.
Intentions, actions, and behaviors. Even verbally, physically, or mentally behaviors.
So if we have an intention to hate, but we act in a way that harms, that's worse than if we have no intention of hate, but we act in a way that's harmful.
How come?
Or, like, is it, how do you compare someone who intends to harm and harms, and doesn't intend to harm, but still harms others? Are both of them worse than no intention to harm and no action to harm?
I think the most worst is the harm with intention.
Harm with intention.
I think that's worst.
And then the next worst is no intention but harming.
How, can you explain it? How
Like
could
where
you?
you say you don't intend to hurt someone, but you do something that doesn't actually hurt someone.
Yeah, because you're not this action of that. You're not responsible about that action because you didn't have intention to do that.
So if you don't have the intention to harm, it's the same whether your actions harm or not harm.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, without intention, maybe you have intention to help someone, but that something make it harm. So, you see, then there are no action without intention, right?
But you could have, in other words, you could have an intention, not you could be free from intention to harm,
Yeah.
but your actions could actually harm, or you could be free from the intention to harm and your actions don't harm. Are they the same, or is one worse than the other? In other words, is the person who doesn't actually harm superior to the person who does harm but doesn't have the intention of harm?
In this case, I think that's the worst thing is the harm with intention.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's better not to harm without intention than
Yeah.
it is to harm without intention.
Yeah. Yes.
Bhante, that's a very interesting question. If somebody intends to do harm, if I intend to do harm, but no harm occurs. In other words, if I try to hurt somebody, but they're unhurt.
Yeah, give me a minute. So you have intention to harm, but it's not occur.
Exactly.
It's not occur. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we still have the intention. It's going to create bad karma.
Yes. Yes, because the intention is a karma. But that's responsible, and the affection is come to you, only yourself, to yourself. Yeah. The mental activity karma is come to him it's harm into himself, and verbal and physical actions is going to others. So with intention is very bad, and without intention I can understand how maybe some may.
Well, say you don't know that something's going to be harmful. Say I
But it's not your action then if you didn't have an intention for it.
But what if you what if you go to a store and you buy something and you don't know that it's poison, right? And you take that and you pour it into the street and it kills lots of fish.
Oh, yeah, it's not action.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Intention,
Yeah.
but you did do something that killed.
Yeah, that's your intention, helping them and feeding someone else.
But you didn't have the intention to help. You wanted to buy that thing, and you wanted to use it for yourself. You didn't know that it was going to kill all the fish.
Yeah, I see. I think it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Well,
Yeah.
it might be your fault.
But Michael, go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry. Continue. But yeah, continue. Sorry.
I think I think. I think one of the ways we can understand it is by thought. We know that karma, karmic action can take place. It could be action, it can be words, and it can be thought. So if you think a thought about doing something wrong, such as killing somebody or hurting somebody or cheating somebody, if you plan in your head, without action, you're still creating karma. So thoughts create karma as well. And clearly, if I think something but I don't act on it, it's not going to lead to a physical result. But the karma is still there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, my question was about if you don't have the intention to harm, but your actions actually harm. Is there a karmic, backlash?
No,
Yeah, that kind of mistake or something?
Well, ignorance.
No.
Ignorance.
You just
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
You don't
ignorance.
know.
Oh,
You
ignorance.
don't pay attention.
Oh.
Like the bottle, you could look at the bottle and read the back and
Oh.
decide, like, is this poison?
That's,
But
yeah.
you don't read it.
Yeah.
Because you want to use it for your own purpose, and you end up pouring it into the ocean, and it kills lots of fish, but you didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah,
intend to kill it.
the killer is reasoning because he's, that's true. That's true because the ignorance is another action, intention. Ignorance is intention, but this
Is it intention?
you are arguing something that's a reasonable thing. The problem, yeah, very complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to Buddhism, without intention, no action. Because in the Buddha's time, they believe every action is karma. Every action is karma. Buddha reject that idea. Buddha said there are no action without intention. For example, and they believe in the Buddha's time, when they keep walking on the street, and they only keep walking, but they step on some insects, and they get killed. And then some people believe that's the bad karma. Therefore, they use something before they walk, they keep cleaning the road. But Buddha said no. Then your intention is going somewhere, but you accidentally step on some insects and they get killed. It's not your fault because your intention doing something else. You didn't have intention to kill them. They killed because they step on it because you didn't have intention for it.
But what if it's a cat, or what if it's something bigger and you're just not looking? And you
then if you without seeing him, you step on it. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Because you didn't have a hurt and
You
to
didn't
put
pay attention. You
this.
couldn't pay
That's something. That's something. Yeah. That.
Yeah, that's right. I think it can be made.
I think most worst thing is if you step on the elephant. That's problem. Maybe he put his step on you.
I think it can be made clear.
I think ignorance and not knowing is two different things. No, not seeing is different, but do something ignorance for example, people do some action with ignorance. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one, but for sacrifice. For sacrifice, they kill animals for sacrificing. And they have a good intention to help many. That's a good intention to help many and kill someone. That's ignorant. That's ignorant. That intention is ignorant because if it has happened, that's good. But if it not happened, what? That's bad. The intention, that's ignorance, that's the worst karma. Leading to so great.
So you have the wrong idea.
Wrong idea.
About what's good and bad.
Yes. Wrong idea. Especially to harm. The doctors cutting our body to make surgeries, hurting, pain. But the intention is good. But it's hurt. But it's still intention good and result also good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good place I don't think we have time to discuss it today, but I think the extension of this discussion about karma would be with vegetarianism. We don't eat meat, or we do eat meat. And the Buddha and many make a good case for eating meat if it wasn't killed specifically for you. So there's a lot of subtlety here in the modern world as to where karma lies.
Yes, this karma has refined by Buddha, atta ubadaya samvartati. If some action is not beneficial for you or harming for you, it's not good. Paravya badaya samvartati. If your action is for harming others, that's bad action.
Mm-hmm.
And atta paravya badaya samvartati. Some action is hurting yourself and to others both, and that's the worst. And what is Buddha appreciate is the benefits for himself and for others, any action, that's the best. Okay, that's enough for today. Okay, just transfer merits to the departed ones and share the merit with deities and ghosts, with all sentient beings. May they all share these good merits and have happy good destinations. Blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, by the power of all good merits, keep you happy, healthy and peaceful. And we will be able to get free from these all conflicts. Akasattha Chubummattha Deva Naga Mahiddhika Punyantang Anumoditva Chirang Rakkantu Sasanang Chirang Rakkantu Desanang Chirang Rakkantu Mang Parang Sabbhitiyo Vivajjantu Sabbarogo Vinassatu Mate Bhavatvantarayo Sukhi Digayuko Bhava Bhavatu Sabba Mangalang Rakkantu Sabba Devata Sabba Buddhanubhavena Sabba Dhammanubhavena Sabba Sanghanubhavena Sada Sotti Bhavantu Te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you, Michael.
Thank you.